Hi there, my darling Aries. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of August 11th, 2025. So, my darling Aries, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with Angel Answer cards. All right, my darling Aries, what does Aries need to know for the week of the 11th of August, 2025. Let's see, got Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. Yes, it is, my darling Aries. Life is speeding up. And for you, I would say life is very much going to be speeding up this week. So, I mean, we've got Mercury coming out of retrograde at the end of this month, of this week. So be prepared, my darling Aries, that life may just be speeding up for you, which sounds good. All right, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Aries. What does Aries need to know for this week of the 11th of August? Alrighty. Magician, love it. 7 of Swords. And the Lovers. Alrighty. Sure they are all in view for you. All right, my darling Aries. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I will intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Magician. Now, as we're talking about life speeding up, this can certainly be something that triggers life speeding up for you, my darling Aries. The Magician is all about manifestation, and if what I feel here for you off this Magician card is that your words may be spells this week, my darling Aries. That's what popped into my head. So be aware of how you talk, be aware of what you say. What just popped into my head was be careful, my darling Aries, what you wish for, because it may just come true this this week, or it will, the wheels will turn for you, my darling Aries, is what I'm feeling. You can see here on the Magician card, there's all the suits in the tarot here, and the Magician is master of all those suits. He is, what brings, you know, um, your wishes, your dreams, your manifestations together and into the physical realm. And you can see here also, on here, if you can see it, the infinity symbol, which is that symbol of infinite possibilities, my darling Aries. So, with this life speeding up card and this beautiful Magician card, I would be saying to you that, like I said, be careful what you wish for, but I feel that your words are spells this week, my darling Aries, and it will be time for you, I feel, to put into action, to not hold back, to not wait, to move forward, to push forward with what it is that you have been, wanting to manifest with, put your dreams out there, my darling Aries, because this week I feel that things could take off for you, which is, beautiful energy coming in for you, my darling Aries. And then you have the Seven of Swords. So, I mean, the Seven of Swords, I feel, gets a bad rap because the Seven of Swords, they say lying, cheating, stealing. But I also feel, that, what is happening here is he's stealing these swords from this army in the background. I feel it's more a change of tactics, my darling Aries. I feel that, he's figuring out a different way to fight. He doesn't want to fight this army in the background here. He wants to just take these swords and, make them unable to fight, my darling Aries. So I feel what would be good for you with, and, it sort of comes into line with that Magician card as well, would be to try a different way to do something. Try a new tactic, because I feel that new tactic, and this might come to you as part of an inspiration. It may come to you as, in your dreams. You might overhear something that triggers something in you to go, I could do that. You might get that, even though I don't have any cards here of like the Ace of Wands or anything like that, spark of inspiration, or, I feel though that that spark of inspiration will come from the Magician card, that you will be so in tune with the universe this week, my darling Aries, that you will download information not even realizing it. And like I said, your words are spells this week, my darling Aries. That's what I'm feeling up really strong, very strongly for you. And I feel that if you could just find a different way of approaching something, a goal, wish, or dream, or something that you've been working towards, a project that you may have stalled a little bit, I feel that you will come up with a different way to handle this, or put it into practice, or something like that. That's what I'm getting off the Seven of Swords for you. I am not getting lying, cheating, stealing off this for you. And even though the Lovers is here, I feel that, and I don't want to put it all together just yet, so we will talk about the Lovers. So the Lovers is Gemini energy. So if you have Gemini in your chart, I would definitely go and watch the Gemini reading. But what I feel off the Lovers card is, it used to be called the Choice card in the tarot. So but it was still a choice or a decision to make in a relationship. So, what I feel for you, my darling Aries, off this Lovers card is I'm not getting love. And look, but love is always open to us. So, take that how it resonates. But what I feel is that there is a choice or a decision that you need to make. In the traditional tarot, there's a man and a woman, and there is a mountain between them. There's clouds, and then there is an angel, and then the sun is above the angel. The mountain between them literally means a mountain between them, an obstacle, a challenge, a crossroads that they have come to. So what I feel for you is that there is some kind of challenge that you've come up against, and that it becomes evident here with the Seven of Swords as well, that you've come across a challenge that you need to figure out the best course of action, the next move forward. Where will you go from here, my darling Aries? That's really what I'm getting off the Lovers card, is that you have a choice or a decision to make as to which way you go next. And I feel that that's the catalyst for you, my darling Aries, is that having that choice or a decision to make will propel you forward, will cause your life to speed up, my darling Aries. That's just what I'm sort of feeling for you off the Lovers card. Like I said, I'm not feeling love, but like I said, love is always open to us. So if I'm going to put it all together, and I probably already have, but I really feel that, yeah, like I said, you've got a choice or a decision to make. As I said, your words are spells, so be careful what you wish for, as I said here. But I feel off the Seven of Swords, what's standing out to me is to choose a different direction, choose a different way, try a different way of doing something, my darling Aries. You're being asked to make a decision. Take the path less traveled is what I feel, my darling Aries. I feel that you're being encouraged to try a different way of doing something, and it will cause unlimited potential here. That's what I feel. And your life to speed up in a good way, my darling Aries. So yeah, I'm feeling only good things for you. I do. I feel that this is going to be a week of change. Like, something's going to change here, and where things were stalling in the past, maybe it was this Mercury retrograde, as I said, that we're coming out of retro shadow this week, that life will definitely be speeding up for you, my darling Aries. And yeah, it's going to propel you forward, which is amazing. Fantastic for you, my darling Aries. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I'm very active and interactive in the comments. I would, love to know if this resonates with you, and just drop me just even in a little emoji in the comments. It really does help the algorithm and helps push out, my readings to more people that need to see it. And please share, if you know someone that may need to see this message, please share it with them and subscribe if you can. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Aries. What have we got? Yeah, helpful people. And that could be, like I said, with this Seven of Swords, changing your tactic could be that you hear something from a helpful person. Like I said, with that, there's something to change. I don't know. I'm stumbling over my words here because I just feel that goes hand in hand with what we were just saying. So look out for helpful people, my darling Aries. If you believe, yes, ask, believe, receive, my darling Aries. Forgiveness. And there may be, off that Lover's card, maybe there's someone, something that you need to forgive. Maybe it's yourself, my darling Aries. So, you never do know what's happening here. Within the next few months, they say, you've got a yes. Love this for you, my darling Aries. So, from what I can see here, you have some beautiful energies coming in this week, my darling Aries. And like I said, I do feel that definitely that life will definitely be speeding up for you, my darling Aries. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.